Good evening. My name is Dalian Lombardino. I am the appointed press room poet laureate. Among many other things, I am a black belt in haiku. I can cut you down with 17 syllables and a seasonal reference. I'd like to read you, if I may, and I may, a few ditties and verses from my most recent collection entitled Trilingualism and Try It Often. Before I do, I'd like to explain my approach artistically. I think it is germane to quote my predecessor, a wonderful poet and scholar by the name of Albert Cugnardos, who once said, I write it down, I carry them everywhere, the function of poetry is not to alienate the reader through intellectual and cultural elite. Sorry, the function of poetry is not only to alienate the reader. It is in that light that I'd like you to consider not only my first poem, but the other 17 I should be reading you this evening. The first poem is particularly germane to this. I wrote it about exactly this time last year upon leaving this very stage. Semi-autobiographical, but I'm sure you'll get the point. I have always found it confusing if a comedy poem falls flat in a packed auditorium. Is it still amusing? Yes, of course it is. I'd like you to bear that in mind as I go through the rest of my the next one I wrote upon the launch of the Single Market Act. It has a musical reference to it, which I'm sure you'll recognise. It is indeed in homage to one of the leading lights of modern lyrical poetry, and by in homage to, I mean, of course, indirect copyright breach of. I give you Single Market. All the single market, 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 all the single market. If you liked it, then you should have put an effective enforcement mechanism on it. Continuing on the musical theme, this is a godless verse that I call simply Holy, Holy. It has an obvious news peg from recent years, but there's a hole in my pipeline, Obama, Obama. There's a hole in my pipeline, Obama, a hole. With what will you fix it, dear BP, dear BP? With what will you fix it, dear BP? With what? With golf balls, Obama. And then, after that, some hair and old tyres and a large concrete hat. For my final poem, I'd like to return to the autobiographical theme. It's another work about the travails, if I can put it that way. And I can. I just did. This poem is called After Leitenberger. And essentially, it's about a minute long, so After Leitenberger. Johannes Leitenberger, your recall was murder for rhyming. In terms of timing, Pia Ahrenkilde Hansen can play havoc with your stanchion. But when a blasted ice cap blows its blasted top and fills the mind's skies with syllabic ash, All flights of poetic endeavour stop. Who do they think they are? Welsh. Enjoy, if that is indeed the right word, the rest of your evening.